Great to see everybody. Ross Wilburn, it's been a privilege, an honor and a privilege to serve with Beth and Herman down at the legislature. We need Penny, we need Ryan, we need everybody, Democrat, to help fight against this extreme MAGA agenda. This election is about freedom. This election is about democracy. Upstairs, it's the Trump factor, the Trump effect, and the result of the Trump effect. The other candidates have been so afraid to confront him. We've only heard in the last couple weeks, the other Republican presidential candidates attacking him. And the reason I mention that is because we know our governor endorsed Mr. DeSantis, Governor DeSantis. And she was just heard on an interview today, I believe it was Fox News, and they asked her, they said, if Trump is the nominee, would you vote for him? She said yes, and the interviewer said, even after all the nasty stuff he said about you, she said yes. Why? Because they have to win. It's all about being in power. It's all about staying in control. And President Trump was heard on TV and reports saying this is about what? Retribution and revenge. The great Maya Angelou once said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Right? And all those presidential candidates and our governor, and we see it, Beth, we see it at the state legislature. They're all running and scrambling and making endorsements about different to show who's the furthest right, who's who they can wrap their arms around, and who it's about is not putting people over politics. That's the agenda that we've been putting forward. We've got to have secure reproductive rights. We've got to fight for public education. Public dollars should go for public education. This attack on the ADAs, it's all about Kim Reynolds' attempt to fully privatize education. We just can't have that here. We know that there's accountability in our public, our local elected officials. At the State House, the State Senate, they want to grab all the power away from our county supervisors, away from our school board candidates, but we know that they've gone too far. And how do we know that? Because the last election, the city council, the school board elections, all but one, I think maybe 13 out of 14 of the far-right MAGA school board candidates endorsed by Kim Reynolds lost. That's because of all of you, the all efforts, because give yourselves a hand for that. Otherwise, look, the majority of folks who are not caucusing, that aren't really the party, activists serving on the central committees like you all, they're living their lives. They're just not engaged right now. But as soon as we get closer to the June primary, that's when things are going to kick in. They're going to start realizing and knowing about, once it's narrowed down to who the Republican nominees for president, it's going to trickle down to the State House, the State Senate, that it's a race to the bottom. It's not going to be about protecting Medicare. It's not going to be about protecting private schools, saving our economy. It's not going to be about clean water, clean air. It's not going to be about our young people. It's not going to be about us. But we're going to fight for that. We need to keep pushing, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We've got to have those conversations with our friends and neighbors. Get them out in June. Bring them out again for November. Ross Wilburn, we need your help. We need your dollars. Most importantly, we need your vote. So thank you.